with the given condition. That's what actually filter can do. Index of and last index of we can see. For example, suppose here in the array, these are all the array elements here. We are printing them. I need to search for any particular city here and print it. That means here I'm adding a simple function, means how we can search for any element. So here I will create let city name, and it is a string type is equal to some Goa like this. And we are writing a condition if city name, if it is not found, that means actually how you can search for any particular value in an array. Array name is cities dot index of city name. We are creating the city name. That means we are searching for this city. Index of which city you are searching, and index of will return a number. If that city is found, then it will return the index number. If city not found, it is always going to return -1. That means if it is equal to -1. So cities is an array, index of is a function. It will search for the city. The city is this, and if it is returning -1, that means it is not found. Then console.log, I have to simply say that, so the city not found. Then I can just print an expression here. So city name, and not found. This message I will give. Else, what should happen? Else, it has to print the city, console.log, and I will print here. I will simply print an option here. So that is city name. So found at index number. I want to print the index number. We can print the index number like this: cities dot index of and city name. Return the index number at which index it is present. As of now, it doesn't have that cities there. Let's run this and see. I want to print the list of all the cities, and I want to display the value. Print is a function which is printing, and here I will put console.log. I will say search result. Okay, I'll just give search result here. Let's run this and see. And it says that, and you can see it says that Goa not found, because in the cities list there is no Goa. How we can search? By using index of. If it is returning -1, it is not found. Suppose I added that Goa here. So I added somewhere in between that Goa, and let's run this and see now. When I run this time you can see that it will display Goa found at index 2, and at index 2 that is present. So we can search for any particular value. Later we will implement in complex examples, right? Here we can search for any value and we can return that particular value. If Goa is repeated 2 times or 3 times, that means you can see here it is repeated again. Then usually what happens is, if it is repeated again, it will find only the first occurrence. First occurrence means it is saying at 2. but I want to search for the last occurrence. Then what we have to do is, last occurrence means we have to use here last occurrence index of. That means here we have to use last index of. If it is repeated, last index of. That means here I am printing that. Now I am printing here. You can see it is returning the last index here. Goa found at 5. If I want to know how many occurrences it had, usually the doubt comes. For that, we need to write a simple logic. There is no ready-made function for that, right? How many times it found? We can get it by using filter. By using filter, we can find and we can get the index number and return them. A small logic need to be written to understand how many times it repeated, right? But these are the basic predefined functions. Later you will learn about such handling, how to do that. So this is to understand how we can search for any value in an array. So we can use index of, we can use last index of, we can use find, and we can use filter. And this is a simple example for that option, means how we can manage that. Right? This is the basic example of working with the arrays. Now, few more basic functions are there for array. 2-3 more functions are there for array, important, that we will see tomorrow in next session. So tomorrow, with those 3 functions, we will finish working with array, and we will discuss about 2 other major options. One is object, another one is regular expression. How we can deal with objects and regular expression, which is very important for our future examples. And we will go into object-oriented programming in Typescript, right? So we will discuss about these types in our next session. This entire examples and notes I will upload into the GitHub in the repository I given to you. And today I will upload the PDF document. I finished that. The PDF document contains all the TypeScript related notes into the GitHub location I will upload. From the beginning of everything will be available there. You can go through that, right? Then tomorrow we will continue with this array concept, and we will see the other options, other data types also, array, object, and regular expression. Then we can start working with object-oriented programming in TypeScript. Hope you understood today's session, right? Thank you. If you have any doubts, you can ping me. Yeah, Hemant, what is your doubt? You can talk.
Sir, when we are using the splice to distracting, at the time it's returning, you say that is array. But other than those all other functions, this sort and other things, not using array expression, I mean square bracket, to take the output return.
Sort is a function, na? Sort is a function.
For slice also using your toString.
It returns array. Slice is returning array, right? Sort
Okay.
is also returning an array. What is doubt in that?
But for sort, we are not getting using the toString for taking output. But
sort is arranging the elements and keeping in the memory, right?
Okay.
If you want, you can print them later, right?
Okay. But for slice, when we are without using
slice also removes and keeps it in the memory. Just only for your understanding sake, I read them and displayed.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.